In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Clone Trooper Rees as part of the Lieutenant Thayer and Clone Trooper Rees 2-pack for the Clone Wars line. Unfortunately, between the 3 clones we saw in ambush, Lieutenant Thayer, Clone Trooper Rees, and Clone Trooper Jack, Rees is the only one who did not get a single release. And the samples you're looking at here of Thayer and Jack, I got these in their individual carded releases. But for all intents and purposes, the Thayer that you see here is the same exact Thayer that's included in the 2-pack. The only difference is the Thayer in the 2-pack has the DC-15 rifle. Not this particular one. I think it's more aligned with this one here, and probably repainted. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's really any significant paint differences or anything like that. And the same thing can be said for Jack. There is a 2-pack as well as a set 2 for ambush that includes Yoda. I forget if it's this specific Yoda. I'll have to look that up again. But then Jack as well. So I ended up getting Rees loose on eBay back in 2019. I won him in an auction. And I think the grand total I paid for him was between $35 and $38, which, yes, that's kind of on the pricey side, but I knew that was about the best deal I was going to get. And I probably wasn't going to find much better going forward. So I went ahead and got him. And I did want to complete the trio of clones here. Thayer is very special to my collection. I've had him since 2009. Jack I ended up getting in 2017. And I definitely needed Rees to complete the group. And Ambush is one of my favorite episodes from the Clone Wars series. It's just a great, fun episode that's 20 minutes long, and it's adventurous. I like the interaction between the 3 clones here and Master Yoda. And we didn't really see Thayer, Jack, or Rees for the rest of the series, I don't think. It would have been nice to see some more episodes with him. So for Rees here, he's pretty much just a repaint of the clone sculpt we were getting at the time. He is part of the Coruscant Guard. Has that nice red design. He does have the symbol of the Coruscant Guard on each of his shoulders. He does have a removable helmet as well. Kind of a standard clone head sculpt. Thayer has more gray hair, while Jack is totally bald. Helmet fits on its head securely. Articulation's standard for time, pretty much hinged everywhere, including the wrists, torso there, and the swivel hips, hinged knees and ankles. And for accessories, just has the standard DC-15 carbine. And then he did include the backpack, which he carries throughout the episode. Unfortunately, there's no accessories that came with the backpack. Would have been nice if they included some extra thermal detonators or something like that. Same thing with Jack. It would have been nice if they included the rocket launcher with him. You do have this flap over the backpack, which just pins into place. And you have the Republic symbol there. Would like to get more of the Coruscant Guard, especially the 4-pack that was released in support of the movie. And I know there is a individual release that I think was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Looks very similar to Reese here. And I think it's just a generic clone in that case. Wouldn't mind getting a few of them as well. Go ahead and show off Thyre again here real quick. It's definitely one of my favorite clones from the entirety of the Clone Wars series and in action figure form in terms of the animated line. And the rifle I have for him is the DC-15 rifle that comes with the flamethrower trooper. I thought the proportions on this were great, and it's probably the best sculpt for this rifle in the Clone Wars animated line. And as I mentioned, he has more of the gray hair on top. One more thing for Thyre is I think regardless of whether you get the single release or the 2-pack, I think he has one of these rocket launchers as well, which I've never really used for any of my clones because it's definitely oversized. But I think that's all I can really tell you about Reese and then the 2-pack here. I would definitely recommend it for your collection. However, whether you get the single release of Thyre or the 2-pack, or if you get Reese by himself, it is kind of on the pricey side these days, so I would say hunt for the best deal you possibly can. Definitely not a set that you should spend an outrageous amount for, unless you're really into it and you have the money to burn and things like that. But they're great action figures, more great clones to add to the collection. I'm thankful to have them. And yeah, I just hope to keep expanding the Coruscant Guard in the future. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for plenty more in the future. There's always more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. And check out the links in the description if you haven't done so already. And as always, thanks for watching.